2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Chicago Bulls. And guys, for the Bulls, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. And the matchups in the backcourt will certainly be interesting to watch in this one. Kenny, who were some of the top guards you played against over the years?
Wow, come on. The Bulls, always a force, with Jordan and Pippen. Well, Pippen was really like a small forward, but he played guard a lot. Magic is probably top of it. John Stockton, unbelievable. Gary Payton. I said Clyde Drexler, but he played with us, so I love Clyde when he came to us.
And what about Penny Hardaway?
We've got NBA basketball in store for you here at Quicken Loans Arena in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. It's the home of the Cavs, live on 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us on this Saturday afternoon. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. So Cleveland will get the first possession. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So the Bulls 5 right now. They've got Pippen. Rodman is out there with Garbage Man. Then it's Jordan, and it's Rose in at the point. On the wing, James, guarded by Jordan. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way, hammers it in after taking it the length of the floor.
It's as if the defense just let him go.
He'll thank them for that because he got a chance to perform a little razzle-dazzle on that one.
Here's Clutch. Here's Prime Time. No good on the three. Bulls have had a great rebounding team for a long time now. Last season was no different.
Yeah, so many categories to measure how well a team rebounds. The Bulls were in the top 3 in almost all of them.
Over to the wing. Here's Clutch. They get it back. Tries again. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
I don't know. Maybe they're still working out the kinks on D because that clearly was a breakdown.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Rose kicks to Jordan. And there's Derrick Rose on the assist from Michael Jordan. Rose has got his first bucket in this one. The Cavaliers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Dishes it to James. It's intercepted. Fires from 18. Jordan can't get it to go.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Miracle Man, the pass to the dude. Inside. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish. And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. The drive by Jordan. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy three-pointer.
Rose dishes to Jordan. And Rose wide open. He shoots. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
Not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
The dude passes to Miracle Man. Over to the left wing. Prime time. Offline with his 3.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
And I wouldn't bet against him in that situation the next time out. And there was a question of whether or not Derrick Rose would be able to get back to his former self. At times last season, you could see him back in that MVP form.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Here's Clutch following the score by Derrick Rose. Good on the shot. Miracle Man's got his second basket of the game. And with Rose again, he showed flashes last season of his level of play, Clark, before the injury.
Yeah, exactly. And you hate to see any player go down with injuries, especially a talent like Derrick Rose. He still needs to show that he can regain that high level of NBA play for an entire season. I think that's just a matter of time.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
Well, LeBron James long considered the greatest player in the league. He's got some competition now, though. Kevin Durant, Anthony Davis, Steph Curry, James Harden, all playing well last year. But for my money, there's no better player in the league than King James.
Garbage man, the pass to Rose. The shot misses. And Cleveland the other way now. The pass to Miracle Man. Here's Clutch. He's covered by Rose. Pass to Primetime. To the inside. Poked away. Pass to Clutch. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Miracle Man. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Miracle Man's got 6 points. Well, Clark, you look at LeBron's career averages right now, around 27, 7 and 7. Hard to argue at this time he's not the best player in the league.
Well, you know, he might not always win the MVP award, Kevin, but that doesn't really matter. I think he's the most feared player in the league, and he proved he can carry a team in last season's NBA Finals. Clearly one of the all-time greats. Great hustle to turn the block shot into a fast break hoop. That's a big-time play.
They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Rose kicks to Pippen to halt the run. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. He's got 5.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Miracle Man, and he dunks it down.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure has seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
Here's the dude. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Lets it go from deep, and that one's good.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Now Jordan outside Rose with 2 seconds left, and that one's good. Rose has got 8 points.
A beautiful pass that time from MJ.
Here's Clutch, buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
Well, I can't see how they'd come to any other conclusion. I mean, we have a good look at it on the replay. The clock's still ticking when it left his fingertips.
And they've overturned the call. The replay was conclusive, and that one's going to count.
And, Kevin, an example of why it's good to have replay. I don't know what kind of impact it'll have on the final result, but you always want them to get every call right.
And Cavs head coach David Blatt beginning his NBA career after a long and illustrious career coaching over in Europe. He talked about the difference coaching abroad. And Blatt, one of the most successful American coaches in European basketball history, Clark, and he's done a great job in his first season with the Cavaliers in the NBA, but nothing he did overseas certainly can compare to this.
And, you know, that's why, Kevin, people always talk about it in terms of being a marathon and not a sprint. There's nothing that compares to the NBA grind. Nothing is comparable to it.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, and they've had a great start from beyond the arc as well. The three-point shot seems to be in rhythm.
Clutch out there with Miracle Man. And it's prime time. And it's LeBron James. And it's the dude in at the one. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Now the pass to Miracle Man. On the wing, James. Here's Miracle Man. Rodman covering. Fires for 3. Shot clock at 5. James, the pass to Miracle Man. Now here's Rose. He's covered closely. Here's Jordan. And the shot no good, a bit short.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
It's Jordan on the wing. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. And it's 6 points for Michael.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
Derrick Rose, unbelievable spirit. We know about his toughness, has fought through injuries of all kinds that might cause a lesser competitor to hang up his sneakers.
And competitor, that's the word, Kevin. I mean, he was impossible to outcompete at the high school level, the college level, and now in the pros.
And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. Rose dishes to Jordan. The quick look, no good that time.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
Here's Clutch. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. And it's an 11-point Cavalier lead.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
Dwayne Wade's checked in for Jordan. Bulls trail by 11. Outside Rose. Got it. Good job in the low post. Rose has got 10 points in the game.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Here's the dude. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
A good look from Rose. That one wide left.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far. It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Wade gets the bucket.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Cleveland leading by 12. Cavs were one of the top teams in the East last year, and it was in large part to how strong they were at home.
Boy, did they shoot it well from beyond the arc at home, Kevin. I mean, top 3 in the league in terms of three-point shooting. It does help to have LeBron, doesn't it?
It does. That is a factor.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick-fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim. And, you know, for the Cavs at home, they ended with 31 wins there. Second best record in the East in that regard. A lot of those wins actually came after the All-Star break.
From deep three-point range, offensive rebound.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
There's a screen. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 4 assists in the game.
And how about the Cavs last season? 18 straight home wins for the third longest home win streak in their history. And that home winning streak helped them jump from the middle of the playoff path to the 2 seed.
And he gets it to go. And 12 points for prime time.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough.
And it's Rose penetrating, cannot hit. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Here's the dude. A three-pointer off the mark. Bulls trail by 13. Rose up on top. He's got 10. Great open look there. Rose has got 12 points in the game.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Here's prime time. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there.
Just haven't been able to find an answer for prime time. He has 12 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point range.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
For a franchise that had so much success under his tenure, there was sure a lot of friction with Tom Thibodeau, and the Bulls front office surprised a lot of people, I know, including yourself.
Yeah, you know, it's not something that you see often, a winning coach at odds with his GM and president. With how often their differences came up, though, you knew something was afoot.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the basket by Rose.
That is so tough to defend. He'll cross you over in a nanosecond. That move is next to unstoppable.
Pass to Miracle Man. Here's the dude. Here's Miracle Man. He's got 14. Prime time, the pass to Miracle Man. Here's prime time. Rodman covering. 1 second left, and he hits the jumper for 2. 16 points for prime time.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
And that concludes the first half. Cleveland ahead, up by 15. And we'll be back right after halftime to get...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you back to the 2K Sport. It's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They lead by 15. Kenny, what did you see from them?
Their perimeter shooting has made the difference, and so many of their points are coming from long range. They've come out, spread the floor, and executed their jump shooting game. It's been a barrage from the three-point line. Guys always finding the open shot. If they can stay hot from three-point land in the second half, this game is over.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Chicago?
Ernie, they are way too weak defensively in the paint. They're getting walked over down low, giving up a ton of points. Barbecue chicken everywhere, with the sauce, without the sauce. We're having a Thanksgiving feast in here. That's a recipe for disaster. They cannot keep letting guys drive the lane, layups, lobs. Defense is weak, Ernie.
All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report, as it's just...
As we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. Really an incredible game from primetime.
that slasher mentality was on display in that first half. He got to the rim consistently.
Boy, I tell you what, he's got that great first step, and he must have had some quickness porridge or something, because he looks a little faster today than normal.
Tipping off the second half, here's Fred Hoiberg's 5. Garbage man out there with Dennis Rodman. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Michael Jordan. And it's Pippen in at the 3 spot. The Bulls trail by 14. Rose with the ball. 14 points for him. Double team on Rose. Rodman kicks to Pippen. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Primetime's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And how many extra possessions have they gotten because of that rebounding edge?
Well, it's been a bunch, and I think it's made the difference in the game. I mean, they've actually done a great job on the board.
Here's Miracle Man, and he jams it with authority.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Chicago calls timeout. It's been quite a game for Miracle Man.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. Derrick Rose was the focus of the discussion, and he wants their offense to run through him. When coach addressed the guys in the huddle, his message was clear. Quote, he's who we want getting the bulk of the touches. He is who we want making our decisions. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half. And Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
And thank you for that, Doris.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Kept alive. Passes it to the dude. Beyond the arc. Kicks it out to James. Here's Primetime. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. For Cleveland, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
Outside Rose. Kicks it to Jordan. And he slams it one-handed.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Rose dishes to Rodman. Down low. Stolen by Rose. And the pass to Gilmore. The feed now to Rodman. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And there's the foul. It's on Clutch. That's his first foul. The Bulls shooting their first free throw of the game. The free throw drops for Rodman. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Pass to Miracle Man. Back to James. To the right side. Clutch the pass to the dude. Bangs home the trifecta. The dude's got 5 now. Bulls trail by 14. Rose kicks to Jordan. Back to Rose. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And that's some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away, Clark, at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
And that's what he's out there for, guys. I mean, he is an electrifying player, no doubt.
LeBron outside. 5 on the clock. Here's Primetime. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Primetime's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
Inside, here's Gilmore. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
That was a nice finish to an excellent possession.
The Cavaliers leading by 12. From past the arc, Chicago grabs the miss. Rodman's got 4 rebounds in this game. Rose dishes to Jordan. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Jordan having a terrific game. He's got 13 points and 5 assists.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Oh my God, I just got that.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Bulls trail by 12. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And LeBron has been in the postseason every year since his rookie season. Last year, he passed Jerry West on the all-time postseason scoring list. I'm sure he'll just continue to climb up the record book.
It's Jordan on the wing. He's got 15.
Letting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Here's Clutch. Back to LeBron. Here's Miracle Man. Rodman cover. Here's Miracle Man. Nice D from Pippen. And for LeBron in the playoffs last season, he did more than just score. Clark, he did it all and really stepped his game up when Kevin Love went down and when Kyrie Irving was hobbled. He covered every base.
Yep, and that's what's so impressive about LeBron in the playoffs. Everybody expects him to lead and hit big shots, and he never lets them down. Very rarely does he come up short in big moments.
Wasted no time on that one. And that's now 17 points for Clutch.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Gilmore. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
That'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game. No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter.
No one near James as he lets it go. Off on that one. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Cavaliers lead by 10. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports.
Yeah. Boys. Yeah.
The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. The Cavaliers leading by 10 and stolen by Jordan.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. The drive by Jordan. With the shot. Can't get it to go.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
James right side. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. It's stolen by Rodman. Outside Rose. The 19-foot shot. Shot's good by Pippen.
It's as if the defenses have just given up.
Yeah, you know, the pace has only picked up the deeper we've gotten into this game, which is remarkable. It speaks to the endurance and stamina of these teams, and it's also been a lot of fun to watch.
Passes it to the dude. Here's Miracle Man. Good, and the assist goes to James. That's now 22 points for Miracle Man.
And this collapse we've seen by their interior defense, it's really the reason why they've struggled and are in such a hole.
Here's Pippen, here's Gilmore, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
A rim rocker.
Looked for a second like he might rip the cylinder loose.
I tell you what, that is some grown man strength on that attack.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Complete domination. What a game for Miracle Man. 25 points, and there's a nice number in his assist column as well.
It really has been, Clark. He's created a lot of open looks for his teammates. Very unselfish play from him today.
James, the pass to Primetime, and the serious dunk to finish it off.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Outside Rose. He feeds it to Rodman. Back to Rose. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Miracle Man, the pass to Primetime. Here's the dude, guarded by Jordan. And there's the pass to Primetime. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Boy, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Now the dish to James. The three-pointer, no good.
And that's an important rebound, especially on a night where the board work has not been their best.
But they're still in this one, fellas. Can they pump it up a notch here in the clutch?
It's Pippen on the wing. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Primetime's got his sixth rebound on the night. From deep. Can't hit. And the Bulls going the other way now. They get a hand on it. And here's the fast break. Here's the dude. Drops in the breakaway layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 16.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
You know what? I think he had to call timeout right now just to get his guys to regroup because they were really ragged out there.
Yeah, they've got to get some things straightened out. And sometimes the best way to do that is with a timeout. They look to be overwhelmed right now.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And a wide open look for Jordan, and the Bulls with another miss.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
LeBron passes to Clutch. Here's the dude. Here's Primetime, guarded by Jordan. Offline with the baseline jumper.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
That drops.
Great move to the hoop on that one there. He didn't let his height disadvantage dictate that matchup.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Bulls trail by 16. Pass to Pippen. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. LeBron passes to Miracle Man. Here's Pippen. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. And it's Rose penetrating. Wants to get it to Rodman and does. Got a hand on it.
Yeah, and that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided.
Yeah, and they've been on the winning end. I mean, effort is one thing you can always control in addition to attitude. I would credit this lead to force of will.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Cleveland.
And Clark, their hard work on the glass paid off.
You know, they both are excellent rebounding teams. I thought it was a tough battle underneath both ways.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Miracle Man. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised. Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
Feeds to Jordan. Back to Rose. It's blocked. They get it back. Clark, they're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, and they don't need to do anything to reinvent the wheel here. I mean, just take time off the clock and squeeze the orange. Don't turn it over.
And that one's good.
The fans are just loving what's going on here tonight. A really good win for the home team.
It sure is. I mean, they kept this crowd in the game, gave them plenty to cheer about, and really used that home court advantage to their advantage.
But they recover it. Pippen kicks to Rose. Here's Gilmore. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
Assisted, Derrick Rose.
Here's Clutch. And push as it just snugs right down through the net. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution really played a big part throughout.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, you are in the midst of yet another great season, posting tremendous individual numbers and the team with an outstanding record. Is this the type of season that you set out to achieve right from the get-go?
I just wanted to play well. You know, this whole season, you know, I got back to what I know I'm capable of doing, and that's having fun with this game, and, you know, just believing in myself and my teammates. So I'm happy to be in a good place.
Thank you for the time, sir. Guys, back to you.
Doris, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thanks, Kevin, and let's take a look now as we give the nod to our Jordan Player of the Game. He had just an outstanding fourth-quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
One thing that stood out to me was his contribution from deep. We know he can hit the three ball, but we saw him do a lot more damage than normal, and that really opened up the game.
He was up to every single challenge he faced tonight. He was in such control of the ball game. His showcase of his skill set was awesome.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.